Bro. Dude, walking. Who needs walking? Like, it's honestly not even that important. Like, why do we need to walk? Like, ugh. So, we got out of school at like 12, and I stayed until like 2:40 because one of my friends, you might remember him, wait, I don't remember if I mentioned his name in the video or not. Also, great, this bra is so asymmetrical. Like, at least one of my tits is always out. Like, Jesus, okay. Whatever. Okay, anyways, it's so hot. I'm tired. I have to pee. I just got home. Like, I also got a sad reminder of high school and drama and pettiness. Today was the rally day, so that's why we got out at 12. And the day was like going well because, like, you know, it's shortened because there's rally day, so like, who doesn't like a shorter class time? Just a lot of breath just from walking. In my defense, I walked a lot. We walked from the school to McDonald's, then to the park, then from the park we went to the back to the front of the school so his mom could pick him up, and then from the front of the school I walked back home. Like, it was so much walking. It was worth it. It was fun hanging out with him. And also I got a free meal. Although I'm going to pay him back on Tuesday, so technically it's not going to be free meal, so whatever. But I thought I had money, and I was like, let's go to McDonald's. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah. And then I was going to pay for it, but then I didn't have my wallet. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm embarrassed now. I'm just like, I guess we're going to have to go. And he's like, wait, but I have money. And I was like, really? I was like, and he was like, yeah. And I was like, cool. So we ended up paying for it. But I'm going to pay him back on Tuesday, so. But, okay. Aside from that, like, also a fight broke out at McDonald's. Like, some stupid ass little girl was all like screaming her fucking head off like a fucking banshee. Like, fucking dumb ass. Like, you're just so fucking stupid. Like, why? Like, there's literally no point in screaming your head off. And like, guaranteed she either wanted attention or she misunderstood something and overreacted. Like, either that or she was like drunk or high or some shit. But like, although she acted pretty sober, just like a fucking dumbass bitch who's sober, but like still, like, the fact that you're that stupid and you're sober is just ridiculous. Like, ugh. But like, the little girl was like trying to fight with some other little girl and was like, the other little girl was like, excuse me, like, pull yourself together, man. Like, I just said something. And she's like, oh my god, that's literally exactly how she sounded like. And it was ridiculous. And she's like, come at me, motherfucker. Like, bitch, I don't fucking care. Like, I don't know. It was just like, like, I didn't interfere, obviously, but I was just kind of looking at them like, you guys are fucking joking, right? And then they eventually, like, kicked her out of, like, McDonald's, and she, like, stormed out all being like, look at me and my little high pink boots, and, like, oh, poor me, like, oh, my hair is dyed purple, like, oh, poor me, like, oh, like, oh, and then she, like, stormed out, and she's like, yeah, bitches, and I was like, if anyone over here is a bitch, it's you, okay? And you're a dumb bitch. Stop it off. And then, like, her friend was just, like, literally, like, chasing after her, like, wait! And I was like, oh my god, like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like, that's ridiculous. It was so stupid. So we were gonna originally eat at McDonald's, but then it was, like, hella fucking crowded. And I was like, never mind. Let's eat outside or something, or eat at the park. And he was like, yeah, that sounds good. And then, but then the fight happened and just confirmed that we were not staying there because, like, that bitch, like, it's stupid. Whatever. I kind of wish my best friend from school was there though, because she would have been all scared and like cuddled into me and like would have been adorable. And I would have been like, oh, look at me, I'm all strong. When in reality, like, this is just a dumb bitch. Like, she ain't gonna do shit. Like, she didn't even hit her. She just screamed at her, like, wow, so impressive. Like, we're shaking in our little itty bitty boots, sweetie. Like, why don't we run along home to your daddy or your mommy, okay? Like, God, what the fuck? This is stupid. I hate people like that. They like overreact over the stupidest shit and like they're all talk and they don't do shit and like it's just stupid. They think they're all that and they're just like, you're just a dumb little fuck. Like, what are you doing with your life? Like, pull it together, sweetie. Like, you're not gonna get into college like that, okay? And college is what makes your future. So like, I would think about your decisions before you do them. Not that I'm the wisest person to be saying that, because I'm a dumbass myself. But at least I don't purposely try and get into shit so I can get attention, you know? Like, this is just dumb. So anyways, after that, we left McDonald's and we went to the park and we were eating. And, like, we ended up talking a lot. Yeah. He's the one who I was talking about earlier who, like, offered to, like, be friends with benefits or something. And it freaked me out at first because I thought, like, oh my god, he has a crush on me. And I think it was because, like, my friends were getting to me. Because I remember I told you, like, you saw how frustrated I was the last time I talked about him. Is because, like, he's, like, I don't know, like, they just, like, were so dramatic. And were like, oh my god, he likes you. And I was like, girl, calm the fuck down. He does not. And then when he said he wanted to be friends with benefits, it freaked me out. I was like, oh my god, he likes me. I can't do this. And, like, maybe I have a slight fear of commitment. I don't know, but, like, it was weird. Then I freaked out and pushed him away, which, yeah, is actually a pretty cool dude. So, like, I don't know, like, I just freaked out and I felt bad. And then, like, we ended up spending, like, a couple hours together, and I was like, I felt bad, and I was, like, kind of apologized, and I was, like, sort of, like, I'm sorry, dude, I kind of freaked out about when he said that. And he was like, yeah, no, I get it. And he was like, yeah, but, like, I don't know. He's, like, kind of, like, I know we're, like, close and we're, like, opposite genders, and, like, high school is all about experimenting with shit. So, like, I was just thinking, and I was like, yeah, no, I get you, dude. Yeah, but I was just thinking that he had a crush on me, which he's, like, doesn't have a crush on me because, like, he's not over his ex yet. Like, he talks about her all the time. She's the one that he lost his virginity to. Like, he's kind of fucked up over that because I know the girl that he lost his virginity to, and she's a spoiled little girl. Like, she's, I don't know. I mean, she's had her lot in life. She was bullied and, like, some kids made up some shit about her, which was fucked up. And that's why I kind of wanted to be her friend, because I was like, oh my god, that's so fucked up. And she didn't really have anyone. I was like, oh my god, why does no one like her? Like, is it because of the rumors? And I was like, oh. And then so I was her friend for a little bit. But then, like, after a while, like, I just started realizing how spoiled she was. And she was kind of, like, using me and being, like, rude to me. And I was kind of like, maybe this will work out. And kind of, like, just kind of pushed her away a little bit and was like, girl, like, I ain't doing that. And she was like doing her little petty immature shit and like decided to just ignore me and like hasn't talked to me since. So that's great. So whatever, that's the girl that he like lost his virginity to, which, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything about like losing your virginity to someone, but like I honestly couldn't give a shit if someone, like, if my partner's a virgin or not. Like, obviously I'm gonna check them for STDs first, but, like, I'm not, like, what am I gonna say? I'm not, like, opposed to them being, like, not a virgin. Like, I don't give a shit if, like, they've lost their purity or whatever. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, sex is sex. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I would have a fuck buddy, but, like, purely fuck buddy. Like, as long as, like, we tested for STDs and shit, and like, we were fuck buddies, like, it would be fine. Just, like, anytime you needed, like, sexual relief, just go to them. Whatever. Or, like, have multiple fuck buddies. Who the fuck cares? But, just be safe, you know? Like, whatever. But, like, I don't know. It kind of bothered me, though, because he was kind of like, I don't know, he had like cares about virginity and shit, and he was talking about how like he wanted his next girlfriend to be like a virgin or some shit, and I was like you're not a virgin yourself, boy. Like what? Other than that, we were talking pretty well and it was fine. Yeah. Although there was this awkward moment where like we were talking about it and he was like, yeah, I just meant like just, you know, messing around and experimenting and shit. And I was like, yeah, no, I wouldn't be opposed to that. And I actually like wasn't. I don't know. And he was kind of like took that as a hint to make a move on me and like start touching my thigh, and I was like, not. I mean, you know that this isn't the time, dude. And he was kind of like, yeah. And then I was like, and he was then like, yeah. It just got awkward, and I was like, what time are you leaving again? Like, I don't know. We just started talking about that shit, and then for some reason, like, he just thought like that was the time to make a move on me, and I was like, yeah, no, like, no, like, oof, yeah, I don't know, oh, and then I saw one of my old friends today, Katie. She's great. Like, we were just talking about her too. I was talking about her with my guy friend, and I saw Katie when we were walking back to the front of the school, and I was like, Katie! And she was like, boom! And I was like, yeah! And then like we hugged, and she was all like, dude, like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm walking with him. And she's like, what time did you get out of school? And I was like, 12. And she was like, damn, girl, like 3 hours almost? Like, I'm not that nice. And I was like, well, you also have a life. And she's like, true, boo, true. And I was like, yeah. Like, she's one of those people who, like, kind of just, like, effortlessly get along with. At least for me. Like, we became friends, like, quick. And, like, we just kind of got each other. And, like, we're good. Like, I don't even know how to explain our kind of, like, friendship. Like, we're not exactly, like, close. And I don't know everything about her, and she doesn't know everything about me, but, like, we understand each other, and we know we got each other's back, and we're, like, we're friends. So, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, it just happened. But she's one of my closer friends, and it's weird, because, like, I don't really know that much about her, and she doesn't really know that much about me, but, like, we're still close. It's weird. It's a weird relationship, but it works. Yeah. Plus, she's, like, one of my favorite people to cuddle because she's a little bit on the chubby side. So she has so much fat and, like, comfortableness and warmth. And, like, oh, my God, she's so great to cuddle. Like, oh. And I was cuddling with my guy friend at the park, too. And it was it was weird. Because, like, when you lean on him, like, vertically, like, when we're sitting next to each other and I start leaning on him a little bit, like, his shoulder's really bony. So I was like, you know what? Like, whatever. And then, so I kind of gave up on that because, like, he's not that comfortable. And when, like, you're, like, leaning on him like that. But then, like, he laid down on the bench, and then I just decided to, like, you know, flop on top. Like, I was just like, I'm bored. And, like, he was kind of, like, sitting behind me almost, but then he ended up, like, going back. And then Sal was like, you know what, whatever. I'll just, like, cuddle on top of you, whatever. Because, like, I didn't want to just be sitting there, like, awkward. So, like, I just ended up cuddling on top of him. And he's actually really comfortable horizontally. Like, oh, my God, he's comfortable. But, like, vertically, like, when you're, like, leaning against him, he's too bony. But then, like, horizontally, he's actually really comfortable. Anyways, I don't know. I just think when I'm close to someone, like, I automatically cuddle with them. Like, I have 2, 3, 4, and him, and 6. 6 people that I cuddle with. Yeah. 6 people that I cuddle with regularly. And then him, I kind of cuddle with a little bit, but, like, I don't know, not that much, because, like, I don't know, it just kind of got awkward when he, like, mentioned the whole friends with benefits stuff. But, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but then also I got reminded of, like, how immature some people are. Even though they act really mature, they can still be really immature, or just be really manipulated, and it's really fucked up. because my best friend at school, she has a friend that she like used to be friends with, but then she like ended up not liking her because like her friend, like from what I've heard of her, like she sounds like a total bitch, but she pretends to be nice. She's one of those two-faced people, and she said she pretended to be like, I mean, she was friends with her for a little bit, but then she saw how bad she was, and she was just like, I don't want to be in this kind of relationship or friendship or whatever, so she broke it off. And when she broke it off, she kind of broke it off with everyone in that little group, and so everyone kind of held a grudge. And then the friend that she like broke it off with originally, like ended up spreading rumors about her, saying that she said all this shit about her friends, and so everyone in that group now hates her. And I'm actually getting closer to that group, and like, I mean, how I mentioned my best friend at school, they're like, oh, her. And I'm just like, yo, boo, you better not talk shit about my best friend. But then I remind myself that, like, they're being manipulated by that one girl, and, like, it's fucked up, and, like, it's how it is. Like, high school sucks. Which I know what you mean. I remember, like, I probably get what you're thinking, because, like, from an outsider's perspective, it's like, you're gonna trust one girl over an entire group of people, and I'm just like, I've known this girl, like, who's my best friend for, like, 2 years. We're incredibly close. Like, she's probably going to be one of my friends who's going to be my friend, like, for a really, really fucking long time. And, like, I trust her wholeheartedly. I would trust her with my fucking life, okay? And I know she would do the same. Well, I don't know if she would do the same, but, like, I hope she would do the same. So, like, I know she's not lying about it. And so, like, I just know that this one girl is, like, kind of a bitch and, like, manipulative. And, like, it's fucked up. And, like, all of those people in that group are great people, but they have all these misconceptions and, like, delusions about my best friend because of that one girl. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's fucked up. But, like, there's nothing I can do about it, so. And now, because I'm really loyal and love my best friend, like, there's always going to be this little weird barrier between me and that group of people because that one girl is just a fucking bitch. Like, it's fucked up how one person can negatively impact and manipulate so many people. And my best friend is a great fucking person, but they won't take the time to get to know her because that one girl fucked it up for all of them. Like, it's just fucked up. Like, it's so fucked up in so many ways, and it just irritates me. But I can't do anything because I'm not that close with those people. I'm just kind of becoming, like, acquaintances / friends with them. And they all hate my best friend, and, like, there's nothing I can do about it, and it's fucked up, and I'm sad, because, like, she's a great person, she's an amazing person, like, they just trust that one bitch over her, and, like, it sucks, because she's great, and, like, they're missing out, and they're good people, too, and they could all be close friends, but, like, or maybe not close friends, but, like, acquaintances and not hate each other. But, like, it is what it fucking is because that one person is a bitch. Anyways, I'm going to stop complaining about that kind of shit because, like, it's just going to get me in a bad mood. I have to finish MLA formatting my essay, and then I have to upload it to Google Classroom and Blackboard, which Blackboard is basically... my room looks blue. It's cool. Okay, it's basically, like, checking, like, you upload your essay onto there, and it checks, like, if there's any, plagiarism on there, because plagiarism is illegal, and, like, you get fined and fired and, like, stuff, so, yeah. Which I don't even get plagiarism. Like, why would you want to write something when it's not your own? Like, I just don't understand that. That's just my thing, but I love writing. But if I could plagiarize math, yeah, bet your ass I would, because I hate math. So, like, for people who hate English and plagiarize English, I get it. Because, like, even though I have a love for writing and can't imagine myself doing it, if I put myself in their shoes and hated English as much as I hate math, like, I would want to plagiarize, too. Okay, bye. I don't really have anything else to say. Yeah, bye.